everyone, it's Abby from Clemson Rural Health. Welcome back, and thank you for picking up box number 3. The ingredients that you'll find in your box for this week, you can really make a couple different items with, but today we're going to be highlighting a healthier chicken salad recipe that is shelf stable. So first and foremost, you'll find the canned chicken in your box right here. This is a wonderful alternative to buying like a fresh chicken breast or any sort of chicken because it can last forever, and there's no difference in nutritional content between a chicken breast that you could find in the refrigerated section versus canned chicken right here. And you can also control the portion size a bit better in this too if you are just cooking for yourself. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. This has already been drained, so make sure you do that. I'm gonna go ahead and start by dumping this into my bowl right here, and I'm just gonna place this to the side. And then, because in the vein of protein, and we're going to be talking about different protein sources, I am going to use a little bit of plain Greek yogurt just because it has a lot more of that healthy protein for us. If you do only have mayonnaise or something similar in your fridge, feel free to use that as well. So as we do this, I get a couple questions about different protein sources, and I know I touched on this a few videos ago, but always good to have a refresher. So we think of protein, and we're going to think of like animals like beef, our ground beef, like hamburgers or sausage for pork, chicken, fish, shrimp, things like that. But also there are different protein options that can last a long time or can be good in your fridge that aren't necessarily meat products. So that could be like Greek yogurt, what I just used, and I put about 2 tablespoons in here for a single serving. We can also think about nuts and seeds and peanut butter, nut butters. Those are great sources of protein. We can also think about eggs. Eggs are fantastic. And then even cheese. Cheese does have some protein in it. We think about lentils and chia seeds. If you like hummus, hummus has a lot of protein in it. Any of our protein powders or nutritional supplements. And then shelf stable, we also want to think about things like beef jerky. That's a great source of protein as well. And if you like a crunchy snack, maybe not to have all the time, but even pork rinds do have a good bit of protein in them as well. So we're going to keep mixing this up. We have the base right here. I'm going to use a little bit of lemon juice in here just to give it some flavor. So we'll put that in there. And then we will also do our seasoning. So you can season however you feel best. I'm going to use a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder today, and then salt and pepper. But again, just like in the tuna salad video, if you wanted different seasonings like basil, you could do dill, Italian seasoning. That is totally up to you, and it's going to make it super flavorful and yummy. And the beautiful thing about a chicken salad like this is it can last in your fridge for up to about 5 days. So if you make a bigger batch and just let it sit in your fridge for that amount of time, I do think it gets more flavorful. And then you could use it on a bunch of different things. You could use it in a salad. You could use it in the tortilla like we're going to do today, make like a chicken salad wrap. You could eat it with crackers, eat it by itself. All of those things are great options. So this is more of our tangy chicken salad idea. And then we're just gonna mix that all up there together. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, today it's gonna be a tortilla. And I used the carb balance tortillas just because these have a lot more fiber in them, not because they're low carb, but they are a fantastic source of fiber, and most grocery stores do have them. So we'll just open this up right here, and then we'll take our tortilla and we'll put it right here. And then we'll start by spreading some of our chicken salad on there, like so. And then in here, I'm also gonna grab some veggies that I had to make it a bit more crunchy. So if you use that celery from last time in one of our previous videos, you could use that. I really like shredded carrots with mine. I think it looks nice and colorful and gives it a good crunch. Now for this 1 serving right here, I recommend for a snack. For a meal, I would probably do 2 of these tortillas or 2 of these wraps. And so then you can just wrap it up like this, cut it in half, and then you have a beautiful little chicken salad wrap right there for a good snack, or 2 of these for a meal, 2 or 3 even. But that was our recipe for box number 3, a healthy chicken salad. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you for box 4.